kindly just
Yes.
bring us up to speed on motorsports. What's going on? What occurred over the weekend? Anything to celebrate?
Yes, there's a lot to celebrate, actually. The first thing I'd like to mention is that the Kenya Sevens rugby team uh, improved from their last performance in Sydney. This time in New Zealand, they amassed 12 points compared to the 10 points that they got the last time. They've moved one place up to eighth on the HSBC World's Sevens standings, which is good for the Kenya team. They seem to be improving round after round. So for the next round in March, in Las Vegas in the United States, we expect them to improve even more. So things are looking up as far as Kenya Sevens is concerned.
So they're doing a good job.
Yes.
All right.
What else happened? There's also the Chan tournament. Well, the Chan that was supposed to be hosted here in Kenya.
Yeah, they took that away from us.
Yes,
Yes, I just kindly remind the viewers why they took that away from us. I think it's important for everyone to know. It was taken just like that. Why?
Well, it was a case of mismanagement and poor planning. And as a result, we were not able to facilitate such a huge tournament in time. So, you know, it was taken away from us because we were not well prepared.
Also, I hear those, I don't know if this is a rumor, and forgive me, but there was money that was given.
Yes.
And they didn't use the money properly.
Imagine, I mean, you know, it's not the first time, and it's not the first docket or the first department to be given a budget, and, you know, budget ends up being misused, you know. So, unfortunately, hopefully the next time we'll host Chan. Our consolation was Sekafa, but it's not as big as that. But as far as that tournament is concerned, the hosts, Morocco, went on to win it. They beat Nigeria 4-0 in the final. It's important to note that Nigeria had 10 men, but all in all, Morocco had an amazing tournament from the off. They won most of the games that they played, and the team was very unified, and the country got behind them. The stadium was always jam-packed when Morocco was playing. So yeah, Morocco went on to win the tournament, and that's good for them. And lastly, there was the English Premier League that happened this weekend. Our very own Victor Wanyama scored a belter. What a goal he scored against Liverpool yesterday. It was a shot and a half. And well, unfortunately for his team, they ended up drawing the game. But it was a very intense game to watch from a neutral perspective.
And I don't know, Mr. Director, maybe you could show the preview. Oh, there we are. There we are.
Yes. I mean,
intense game.
yes.
And well, when it comes to soccer, that is the highlight, yes?
Yes, yes. You know, as a sports fan, as a soccer fan, you always want a game to be, well, one, have many goals. Yeah. You expect a game to be, the tempo of the game to be quite high. And when you see goals like those being scored, I mean, it really gets your adrenaline flowing, you know, as a fan. But it's good to see one of our very own scoring a goal like that. He's been injured for a while now, so it's good to see him come back from injury and to score almost immediately on his comeback. And in a game like that, you know, it's very good to see.
All right.
Yeah.
And one thing about Kenya that I've come to realize, and I don't know if you agree with me, sports is almost like a religion. In Kenya, if you're not speaking politics, you're speaking sports. And it's not all the sports.
Yes.
You're speaking soccer.
Yes.
Football.
Yes.
Why is this?
Soccer is a beautiful game. It's the most popular sport in the entire world. The World Cup is the biggest spectacle, which is going to be held this year in June in Russia. Soccer is the biggest sport in the world, and it attracts the biggest audience. And for like you said, for some people, it's almost a religion, because these soccer teams are followed to the T, as in like to the most important detail, you know. And some clubs, some families support a club generation after generation.
Yeah.
So my grandfather supported it, my father does, I will, and my kids will. So, you know, people hold it very dear to their hearts.
With that, which club do you support? Don't be
scared. It's controversial. It's controversial. Okay, let me just say it. As a neutral, I chose Man City.
Man City.
Yeah, I chose Man City because, you know, well, one, like I said, it's controversial. And two, I feel like they're playing very well in the Premier League. It shows because they're the leaders currently. Not many people will be happy with that, but you know, as a sports analyst, you need to provoke people. You need to push some buttons.
All right.
Yeah.
I don't know much about football, but I can say that Man City has come from far.
It has.
Yeah, it's a club that has come from far, and they're doing pretty well.
They're doing very well.
So you're on the right track, yeah?
I am.
Okay, wonderful.
I wish people would support me, you know.
All right. And with that, I'd like us to take a look at the highlight for the game.
Seem to be one back. Roll through towards Salah, who scores in front of the Kop. Unstoppable right now. Seem to be. And pass. Eriksson beaten out by Karius. Came to Wanyama. Wow! That hit from Wanyama was something ferocious. Oh, Kane's in here, and he's been upended by Karius, and it's a penalty to win it for Tottenham. Karius saves, and Lamela skies it. Oh, trying handball, Salah again, tiptoeing through. No, Salah! Oh, wow, what about it? That is brilliant! Trippier. Lamela's gone to ground, the referee's waved it away. Salah's on his bike here if he gets there before time. Last kick, scores! 100 and a point to go with it.
Impressive.
Very impressive. I mean, this, like I said, this is a very intense game in which history was made. Tottenham striker Harry Kane joined the club of Centurions by scoring his 100th goal for Tottenham, or his 100th Premier League goal, rather. And also Mo Salah, the Liverpool striker as well. You know, it's good to see an African representative gunning for the Golden Boot, which is the top scorer, the one who scores the most goals. I mean, it was a game in which the two most prolific strikers in the English Premier League were pitted against each other, and it's good to see them both score. In fact, 2 goals each. Well, no, not 2 goals. Salah scored 2 goals, and Harry Kane scored 1. But it was good to see them on the score sheet. So it was a very, very good game. We hope for more in the future.